Okay, so here we are. The only difference between now and the last time that you saw this saw is the 16-inch bar and nice freshly sharpened steel RS chain. It had a steel RS chain on it before, but I just sharpened that, and a 16-inch bar. It's got the 8-pin sprocket on it, I believe. Yeah, that's the 8-pin. And it, especially when cold, it does not want to idle. I'm hoping that the muffler mod that I'm about to put on here is going to change that. But we're going to warm it up a little bit, do a couple cuts, and then we'll put a different muffler on it. Seemed like it was cutting extremely fast to me. But I did notice that it was not able to pull the RPMs nearly as well with that 8-pin sprocket as it did with the 7, which makes sense, right? But it's still pulling it really good. I was getting, whenever I measured it, I was getting about 11,400 in the cut. Whereas before with the 7-pin, I was getting 12.5. So what we're going to do now is we're going to swap out that muffler with a more open modification and see how much of a difference that makes. Okay, so it's hot to the touch, but this right here is the old muffler mod. That is about 1/2 inch. I think it's actually 5/8 pipe, and that's all it is. It's just a pipe coming off of there. I don't think I did anything with the inside baffling at all. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this on here. Let's see if we can see any kind of light. No, still can't. Oh, there we go. There we go. Straight shot. It's going to be loud. And I know you're going, oh, those birds will get sucked back in. Blah, 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 blah. That one, I do need to get that one. That's a big one. Look at that. There we go. The exhaust is going to shoot right out there. And that should eliminate our low RPM idling issues, our restart issues, all that stuff, because I think that what's going on is I just simply need to get the exhaust out faster. And so we're going to throw this on and give it a test. It's going to be loud and obnoxious, but should be fast. Okay, so the only change that's been made is that wide open exhaust port. So we got to fire it up, let it tune itself in, and then see what it'll do. She's going to be loud.
I'm not 100% sure. Of course, I mean, I've been bitten by this before, but damn it, this thing feels fast now. I mean, blazing fast. Yes. I think we did it. I think we did it. That thing is just hauling ass. And all that is a regular round files 325 steel RS chain filed by me. The rakers are probably around 20 thousandths. They're actually pretty darn high. I don't know that it would go any faster if I lowered them. I don't know. You guys know that I'm not the best chain sharpener. But man, it just went through there. It just flew through there. I think that this will definitely get me in the top 10 at Sawfest. I think it will. That is really blazing fast. That's nice. That is way faster than any 50cc saw I have, I think. Which I have had some good ones. The Johnson Red's not fast anymore because I sold that piston and cylinder. So it's sitting there without a top end. It's definitely faster. It's definitely faster than the Thunder Kitten. That's blazing. Finally, I think we got there. Now, this saw is probably not going to be as fast. I'm certain it's not going to be as fast as any 550 that was ported, because it still has the regular crank. It does not have the crank stuffers or the full circle crank, however you want to say it. But yeah, now that we can get that fuel, that exhaust out, I think it's fast, guys. It was doing 12,200 RPMs until I hit that knot. All right, well, we're pretty much gone with that knot now. But I hit a knot, and then it dropped down to about 11,900, right? But that's with an 8-pin sprocket on it, so it's still hustling. It's hustling through there, right? And if you guys are new to the channel and stuff like that, me measuring the RPMs in the cut is just my metric of, you know, this thing, whenever I've dug it in and I actually pushed on it slightly to get it to cut as fast as it'll go, it was probably only about 11.5, okay? It's just a measuring tool that I use
where I'm just applying the smallest amount of pressure, or possibly self-feeding. It depends on the chain, but it's just the way I measure the power of the saw. It doesn't have any real indication of how much power it has. It's just a metric that I use to see where we're at. I wonder if that's faster than my Johnson Red 2165. That was blazing through there. That's fast saw. So, I mean, I'm really happy. Really, really happy. Let's see if it restarts. Almost. I know there's going to be some folks with some fast 50cc saws. I know that I'm not going to win this class. I get it. Okay, but I'm not going to be embarrassed. That's for sure. So, the saws that I'm bringing to SawFest. This will be my 54cc class saw. I will bring the 4310 Echo because people will want to see it, and I'll use that for the limbing competition. I do believe they're still having the limbing competition, but I'm uncertain. That's where you go down and you're going me, cutting off all the limbs. All right? Me. That's how you do it. I know some of you guys want to hear it again. So the 4310 will be there. This will be the 54cc class. Of course, I've got the Wild Thing and the MS 170 to run the Wild Thing challenge and the cheap saw challenge. For the 65cc class, I've got my 2165 Johnson Red, which I built. Then the 85cc class, I'll be running Bobby Boucher. Bobby Boucher was built by Pat, or Cajun, as you may know him on the YouTubers, the two tubies. And then we go for the Clone Wars 372 XP. It was a Farm Mac. I lovingly call it the Farm Hack. It's running really good. Proud of that. The G660 that was supplied by TriStar Supply, LLC.com, and look them up. Anyways, that thing is running really good. I pulled it out yesterday to do this cut right here. These, square that up like that. And it's running stellar. That is very happy with that saw. Very, very happy with that saw. It is running good. And then I'll bring Ike Turner, the 064 that was ported by Jeff Seacombe, and so that people get to play with and everything. But I'll still use my G660 for the bounty log because it's faster. And so yeah, overall, I'm only running one saw that somebody else ported. I was going to be running my Craftsman 3.3 that was ported by Garrett Barker. However, it doesn't have a choke and it's too close. I don't have anything to put on there. I'm not going to swap out the carb. This was easier for me. Plus, I was excited about it and stuff. So, yeah, that's where we're at. That thing runs great, guys. I'm really happy about that. And I'm wondering if I don't get in the top 5. I don't know. A lot of it comes down to me. And, if I'm not any good, it's running good. That is running very, very good. Very fast. Chain, I did a good job on the chain too. I'm happy. Anyways, enough of that. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I got more stuff to do. Right now I'm going to test the 2165 and see how it does in this. With the chain, we'll do a stock C83 chain versus the chain that that Jeff Seacombe sharpened for me. Later.